looks very tired, and like your timepiece doesn't work. It's like there for decoration, and then
You know what type of watch this is, though?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't work.
Okay. It sounds good.
Today we are going to be talking about a very popular dating show that we've been seeing on our social media screen called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I believe this dating show is simply showing how unserious this current generation is about finding true love that is actually going to last a lifetime. So in this video, we are going to be exploring its superficiality, what it says about the current dating scene and its culture, and its impact on predominantly the Black community. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Hi, my name is Miriam and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My channel is all about social commentary, motivational and educational content. So if this is a type of content you like, feel free to subscribe down below and make sure you like my video to show me some love. So let's get into this video. For those of you who don't know, what is Pop the Balloon or Find Love? So the concept of this is quite simple. A contestant comes on stage trying to find a match for them. They then portray themselves as who they are, what they like, etc., what they're looking for in a partner, and people in the lineup pop the balloon based on their preference and what they're looking for. At the end of the show, the contestant either leaves with someone that they like, or they end up going single because they couldn't find the right match for them based on whether people have popped the balloon or they've popped the balloon of people in the lineup. So although this show has blown up on social media, pun intended, amassing millions of views on YouTube and TikTok, but while it is entertaining, it is quite quick, quite snappy, quite short. You're getting to know someone based on what they portray to be, or who you think they are based on what they're saying. And that is where the issue lies. And what we begin to see in clips like these.
How did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. It's nothing wrong with your outfit. It's just not given for me personally.
You got a lot going on. So just a little too much. But other than that, that's why I popped. And I didn't see till he got up close that he had the grill. So I was like, when he started.
It's my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my teeth.
Oh, well.
It's 30K.
No, I'm just playing.
It's 30K in my mouth.
Hey.
It's a house.
I know.
You know, but just having a humble attitude, you know what I mean? You would probably go a lot further. And I say that with all the respect in the world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's your dentist?
Is that people are very superficial, and instead of us going into the deeper meaning of what love is and what dating is, we begin to focus more on the nitty gritty of things. And this is what this video is about. And I particularly want to look at the rise of, the Black community within this dating scene as well. Although Pop the Balloon or Find Love could be criticized for superficiality, I also think that this show is good in allowing us to see Black-centered love and community. As we know previously, when looking at dating shows, they have been highly focused on white contestants. It's just recently we are seeing content creators becoming creative and coming up with a missing gap within the dating show scene, right? And we're seeing a rise of Black creators like Arlette, which means that we're seeing more Black community showing your preference of what they want in a partner. And we have seen some of people who have found love on the dating show going out and having more flourishing relationships and dating outside the show, right? As you can see with this example of this couple.
Yeah, it was definitely like quick. I was telling him like it felt like a dream. Like it just went so quick. We only had like the 48-hour. I'm like, I was telling him like, pinch me out. Am I here for real? Like it just it just felt crazy. But like he said, when we left and departed, like it was like a weird feeling. Like I was even telling myself like, dang girl, it's only been 2 months. I'm over here dropping a tear and stuff as he go to his gate and I go to my gate. I'm like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
However, this has brought up a conversation of things that we see that is letting our Black community down when it comes to finding love and a long life partnership. And I want to talk about this in this video. I see these things, for example, women talking about height, or saying, oh,
I won't date you because of the way your Jordans look.
Or
I won't date you. Look at the way you're dressed. Look at, like, oh, what's in your teeth?
Things like that. It really it really irks my soul. Like, I understand for women, height is a really big thing, right? I understand height is a big thing. However, with you coming on the show, I'm expecting that you have, been through different options. It hasn't been working for you. And now you just want to find someone that you have a meaningful connection with, you can go out with, etc. But this is not what we're seeing on the dating show. We're seeing things like this.
But let me just tell you the truth. Yes. I like when my man can pick me up off of the ground and walk with me around the room. I like have sex all over the room. You know them stuff? I like to be all over the room.
You want to hold my balloon? Okay. How you want me to pick you up? Like?
You can lift me up?
2 ways.
Ooh. Ooh! Oh!
I popped his balloon just because out of everyone, I really liked his answers. I think he has beautiful skin, but he was the shortest, truthfully.
That's crazy.
And it gets to me. I'm like, I understand why these people are single. I understand why people within the Black community are single, because how can you be so nitpicky about so many elements? Like, oh, you don't want him to be this high. Oh, like, what cut does he have? What shoes is he wearing? Like, oh, look at my chain. Like, there was some guy, I think I would set the clip. It was like, this chain costs this much. This, that.
No. I like her. She cool, but she said he was flashy. Cause his pants, and I got him a $1.2 million watch, $400,000 chain. I know I'm flashy, so I don't know why she chose me.
See, till he got up close, they had the grill, so I was like, when he started.
It's my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my teeth.
Oh, well.
It's 30K.
no, I'm just playing.
It's 30K in my mouth.
Hey.
It's a house.
I know.
I'm just like, I understand why you're single. I understand why you're single. You know what I mean? And you know what? On the more serious note, right? This shows that people are expecting perfection, right? They're expecting their partner to be perfect for them, and that's not how life works. When you go and you're trying to find someone, they're gonna come with flaws. They're gonna come with things that you might not like, but you need to try and find a balance between the good and the bad, right? You want the good to be as good as possible, but they're going to come with things that are imperfect. You can't just think that someone's going to come with your life with a perfect body, the perfect teeth, the perfect outfit, and they be for you. And like materialistic things like clothes and things like that, or voice. There was this lady that came on, like, her voice is too deep.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. And Uche, what do you do?
I'm doing my master's in health information technology.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. So I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. Really? Yeah. Y'all can handle it. It's
You
okay.
get that about your
I
voice?
get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. So if y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
The voice is too deep. That's why I popped the balloon. Like, care? Like, what? Like, are these people being serious? That's what I thought. Like, literally, that's what I thought, like, was going on. Like, what is going on with this dating scene, and especially within the black culture? It was just exposing us, exposing why people are single in the first place. Many contestants express their preference based on different skin tone. And what I found quite surprising is men on this dating show not being quite as frank as women in terms of their preference for a particular skin tone. For example, we see a lot of women saying, oh, I want someone who's a bit darker than me. Oh, you're too light. Or this and that. Like, I want a chocolate man, someone who's dark. Whereas men, some have expressed, like what I've seen from the dating show, that they do have a preference for darker skinned women.
Why do we end up popping her balloon?
If I'm gonna be honest, it's the same answer for all three of them. I'm not into light skinned women. It's not my thing. I honestly want to say it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, I guess.
Here, why did we end up popping our balloon?
What's your nationality?
I'm Cubanita and Italiana.
Yeah, I like black women. Like, you know,
We are
there's
black,
nothing.
but that's
yes,
okay.
no problem. I mean, like,
She's
no,
black.
No, not. Of course they're all black. You know, I'm from New York. All Spanish, everything is black. But, you know, like, just that's just yeah. You're beautiful. I love your manners. I like how you greet everybody. But like you said, if I'm looking to get into a relationship for marriage, I want like a black woman.
I understand. Thank you.
Which for us within dating culture, right, we're seeing that in reality men do prefer black women who are of a lighter skin. But I haven't seen men express that as much in this Pop the Balloon and Find Love, which I have found quite interesting. That is more of the women doing the colorism in this show. Some might disagree, some might agree, but that is what I think. And I think if we were to go more in depth about the significance of this colorism aspect of the show, it's the cultural idea of masculine and feminine energy. For example, when women are expressing their preference for more dark men, it signifies this masculine energy. And if we look at the culture of how men preferred more lighter skinned women, is due to the feminine westernized concept of being lighter, which means you're more feminine. You know what I mean? But in this dating show, I haven't seen men show a preference for lighter skin. Maybe unconsciously they might have chosen contestants that are more lighter, but I have seen black men, you know, outright showing a preference for darker skinned women. I'm also conscious as well that people do know that they are on a dating show, so they aren't going to outright say that, oh, I like light skinned women, because in this day and age where, you know, we're more woke per se, you don't want to be cancelled for saying, oh, this and that. Like, I prefer light skinned women. But I feel on the other hand, women can say what they prefer. So it's like a double standard in a way. But let me just move on from this. I want to talk about status on the show as well, and how based on status and career, people choose their match.
And what do you do?
I am a business owner of 7 years. I'm a lash instructor. Yeah.
Have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Yeah, Priest, 33. Hey, you look like a black Barbie doll.
Thank you.
I ain't got enough money to afford you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I go broke. And have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Boy, I need 4-5 jobs to make you happy. Boy, you got some pretty toes too. Yeah, no.
Serena, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You said you wanted a hardworking woman, and I am not a hard worker. I don't want a job, so that's pretty much that.
That's cool.
I'm born to be feminine, not hard. Yeah.
Okay. The contestants, they express their preference for people who are more stable, especially within the Black community. They want men that are either well established in their career. We can see it by their preference, which I understand is not a superficial preference to have. Of course, as we know, Black women, we don't want to suffer, right? We want a man that has a stable job, is an entrepreneur, has money to their name, right? And we see that Black women, especially in this show, they don't want to feel like they need to build with a man. And a few contestants have raised this issue that they don't want to build with a man. They want a man that's already established. And I think in this day and age where we're in a society where we have a cost of living crisis, we need 2 households to make an income, things aren't as easy for Black people. In the olden days, people would just get married because they love each other. They love, the deeper rooted connection. But now we are seeing people like, oh, I want this man to be this, and that, have this sort of money, have this sort of status. And then I can just come and be in their life, And the whole idea of this show, I feel like it kind of makes sense because most of these people are older and you're not looking to build per se or be a ride or die. They just want to be with someone. There's also an issue of single parents. We see like a lot of baby mama, baby father culture. A lot of contestants that I've seen on this show express their preference for no kids, no baby mama drama, no baby father drama on this show. And what I've been particularly surprised about this show is a lot of these contestants tend to be in their 30s or late 20s, some in their 40s and even 50s, and they have kids, right? It would be normal. So when contestants come on there and say, I want someone who has no kids, it's kind of defeating the purpose of finding love, right? But yeah, each to its own. What I noticed in this dating scene, in this dating show as well, within the Black community realm of things, right, is that there is this over preference for those with religious as in Christian, God-fearing, which I understand. We all have a preference, right? And it feels like sometimes when I'm watching this show is like a Black Christian dating show for the heterosexuals, basically. That's what I feel, and it's okay. I have no issue with that, but it's the same surface level thing. I want a God-fearing Christian, Jesus-fearing, which is fine, right? But there are some people that have expressed like, no, I won't be the right person for you. But you know, they're kind of, if someone is God-fearing or Christian in particular, it doesn't mean that they're the right person for you, right? And some people would just choose their person based on that. And there might be someone out there who's not religious or a different religion that might be the right person for you. You know what I mean? But in this show, I just feel like, you know, they're eliminating people based on their religious beliefs, etc. And I have my own, you know, idea on that, and people may not agree, but I just feel like if you're coming on a dating show, and someone is in the same religion as you, you shouldn't eliminate them based on that. And I've seen a lot of that being done on these dating shows. Just to conclude this video, I believe Pop the Balloon, although there has been a rise and it's bridged the gap in allowing more Black people to be seen on the dating scene, and in a way allowing people to find love for those who otherwise might not have found it in a normal traditional sense, it doesn't negate from the fact that this is a superficial way of finding love. It's a very snappy, quick cultural way of finding love, and it shows that the dating scene is struggling because people do not want to, you know, put in the effort and actually court and find meaningful connection in the right way. And we can see a lot of people have issues that they need to get over. They need to fix their issues with like materialistic things that they have to sort out, focusing on material things, focusing on things that are not of great substance in order to find love. And they need to focus on building meaningful connections, someone that they see that they can grow old with, not someone that just looks good for an Instagram pic, or what they see as the perfect body or the perfect outfit that they're wearing, etc. Someone that they can build substance with. And I think these dating shows should encourage people to, outside of those dating shows, you know, get to know each other, not to be too nitpicky about who your partner is at the initial stage until they get to know them. And I believe this dating show like also shows that people are quick to just remove themselves or go somewhere else. It creates like a hyper selective culture within the dating scene, similar to dating apps like Hinge and Tinder. This show promotes quick judgment based on superficial traits and appearance rather than deeper connection. The hyper selective nature of the show also mirrors real life struggle of people who hesitate to settle down, always believe that there are better options just around the corner. The show also reinforces that dating is a spectacle where people need to present their best image rather than the authentic self. By promoting quick elimination, this show mirrors dating apps like Tinder, where people are reduced to their profile pictures and a few lines of text. So, are we training ourselves to see potential partners as disposable? And what does this mean for our ability to form meaningful connections in the future? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really like to hear your thoughts. If you made it to the end of the video, comment like a love emoji just for... It's Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day is coming soon, and I want you to comment a love heart and your comment as well. I would love to hear your thought down below, and see you in the next one. Bye.